What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of the Dadgood Community Podcast. Tonight, your host, Chris Walcher, hanging out with the two legends themselves, Mr. WD, Warren Devarennes. You already know him, you love him. And our Chief Revenue Officer, Matt Campbell, MC. You know him, you love him. And tonight, we're taking a bit of a twist that we are calling Campbell's Questions. So my boy, MC, hit me with a threshold of different avenues and verticals that we can dive into. It's gonna get a little bit deep. And so without further ado, before we get started, what's up, gentlemen? How we doing? Come on.
What up?
We're living.
We're living the dream.
Pre-show, Chris mentioned he kind of stumbles on the word community, so I was making sure that I dialed in on him saying community, and it was money. It was.
You think I did good?
Yeah,
bro. That's so funny. Community.
There you go,
bro. 3 syllables. I'm speaking fast. I got a whole registry here. Sometimes it's hard to pull off, man. There's a little bit of like a, you know what I mean, a slant to it.
Yeah.
When you
that intro is, I could never do that.
Tough.
You know what's wild is most of, I would say 99% of the intros, unless we have a special guest, they kind of just go off the cuff. Like I hit record, I have a like skeleton of an idea that we're going to talk about. Like I knew I was going to use Campbell's Questions, but that was about it. And so outside of me introducing myself and then you guys and asking how you're doing, like that's kind of my framework for getting this bad boy going.
Whatever you're doing, keep it up. It's phenomenal.
You know what? Come on, bro. Shooters shoot. You already know. All right. Let's draw it in because actually tonight is an episode I'm really excited about. These are some like cut deep questions. And to be fair, I'm really curious to hear about your guys' experience in some of what we have to work with tonight. So let's dive into the first one that our boy MC Campbell's Questions is calling the Work from Home Dad Olympics. For any of you guys that work remote, you know that jumble, dude. First of all, public school system, y'all got so many days off. Like, so many days off. Columbus Day, Saluting Day, Jesus's birthday day. Like, I can't wrap my head around what days my kids are home and what days they're not home. So the first question is, Warren, I'll throw it to you. When you're working remote, man, and you got the whole army at home, how are you like surviving meetings and trying to get stuff done? Meanwhile, like Paw Patrol is blasting in the background and kids are losing their mind. Like, what are you doing? Where are you at?
Yeah, I just really quick though, something that you mentioned that I was talking to someone about today, my mom, shout out Judy. I was like,
shout out Judy.
yeah,
we
we were
love you.
like,
Thank you
yeah,
for WD.
yeah, we love you, Mom. But I live in a neighborhood with a bunch of kids, and you know what it was? No, I made my 4-year-old daughter's lunch this morning when I woke up like super early, and I told my wife, "Hey, Chloe, I made her lunch." Thinking I'm being helpful. And she's like, "Oh, it's so sweet, honey." But like, she doesn't have like school. She's on like a fall break. And then I'm like asking my mom, I'm like, what is this fall break nonsense? I'm like, when I was a kid, there was no fall break. Like you looked forward to Halloween and like you still went to school because you wanted to like, show off your cool costume and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then you had like you got a little love around Thanksgiving, maybe a little cushion a couple days, before or after Thanksgiving. And then it was like the winter break. Now,
Yeah.
like you said, Chris, they have
dude,
like,
Thanksgiving
they got fall break,
is
they got
different
spring
from
break, they
winter,
got winter
bro.
break, they got summer break. I'm like, yo, you kids, you got the AI. Like, I'm like, you guys,
Yeah.
kids got it all.
Don't y'all go to school anymore? What's happening? Well, did you
Yeah.
guys have Monday off?
Yeah, the kids did, and I was, like, talking to my wife, Lauren, I was like, "What the hell are we paying daycare for? They got all these damn."
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
what is going on?
Yeah.
What
So
was Monday? Was that Columbus?
yeah, Columbus
I don't
Day.
even know if we properly celebrate that anymore. I heard he wasn't such a great guy. So what do we call it now?
Indigenous Peoples Day.
Indigenous Peoples Day. Thank you, Matt Campbell. Thank you.
But to get to the question, which a great question, Matt, because I think that's something that, every parent, every dad, mom, whatever, working from home deals with. What comes to mind immediately is my wife. She always tells me, hey, this is our office and it's open 24/7. And I've always, it always kind of hits deep because I might be kind of like trying to quiet the girls down, or I'm like, hey, y'all don't get into that right now. Like, and she'll just come over nicely and be like, "Hey, honey, like this is our office and it's open all the time." And I'm just always like, that's as much as I
I
kind
like
of am
that.
annoyed by that, like, damn, that's like really good.
Let's
And
go,
so,
Judy.
right,
I like
right, right.
that.
No, Chloe.
Chloe.
But my mom would probably say something similar too. But anyways, we try to like, if I need to, I'll move around the house if there's meetings, or it's kind of like escaping the question. But sometimes I'll just like pack my stuff up and I'll go down the street to like a coffee shop if I really need to,
I
you know,
see you. I seen
yeah.
some photos of you like working remote. Do you just go and find a spot where you could tee up?
Yeah, I'll go find a spot or I'll go to like a coffee shop. Y'all know I love coffee. I drink coffee all day. So but yeah, but if I'm at home, we try to make it work. They'll go up in the playroom, or if it's nice, I'm like, go play outside, you're children. Like I used to play outside until, the street lights came on, like go, like bye. So like if they go outside, then it's not an issue. But yeah, if they're, inside, like, oh, I wanna have a tickle match right here, right before your meeting. I'm just like, no, it can't happen. So it's
Yeah,
always,
I'm about to hop in.
yeah, it's never a dull moment. So,
I love that. What about you, MC?
Yeah, well, I kinda cheat the system. My gym has daycare, for 2 hours a day.
there you go.
So, I'll miss my workout potentially, and I'll use my gym time as the kids getting free daycare while I jam out and do some admin stuff on the computer on my laptop. Then we'll take them home, feed them lunch. I'll put Stella to sleep, for her nap, and then Cash is just either playing Legos or doing something with Spider-Man or whatever, some tunes, whatever, just to get through the day. Because my wife also works and she's in meetings literally from the time she wakes up till 5 o'clock.
Oh, works remote too. Yeah.
Yeah, we both
Okay.
work from home, so it's tough because 'cause we're both in meetings, and if one person's in a meeting, the other person's probably not, and we're trying to luckily, I can kind of manipulate my work schedule with my team to be like, "Hey, like, I gotta block some hours off," and we're in a good place like that, but it's never easy because 'cause you're always filling the kids and nap times and lunches and snacks and all that fun stuff.
So I'm kind of, bro, I think that I hit the pocket is that both my kids are old enough that they go to school. I got one in kinder, like pre-kinder, and one in first grade, 4 and 6. Cool thing is my wife is the counselor of the elementary school. And so they both go to school with her in the morning and they're out of house till 3. I just go pick them up at 3 and my wife comes home later. Literally all day. I'm just at my house, quiet, closed door, able to bang it out. But with that being said, I remember and I got some stories of times that I'm in like a killer meeting, bro.
Yeah.
ICP, KARR, like I'm trying to bring this home to daddy. And I got a kid just opening my door, running in with a juice box or an empty ice cream and like,
Yep.
so I wanted to ask, do you guys have any like, yo, I'm in the middle of something right now, bro, when your kid just barges in and needs something? What do you guys got on deck?
Yeah, and it's always with, like, your leadership. Right. It's never.
Always, bro. I'm talking to the CEO.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like I'm always talking to
I'm
my.
wearing a nice shirt. Come
Yeah.
on.
And this kind of goes into like the next topic of like corporate office attire, but like I'll always be like, it'll be with my CEO, with my executive director, and we're all just like talking shop, getting like a state of the union or whatever. And Cash will just barge in, Dad, I want some chocolate milk. And it's like, bro, you turn 4 next week. Just go to the fridge. You're tall enough. Like you
Yeah,
can see
just make it happen, bro.
the third row of the fridge by now. Like you're
Is this what happens on your calls, Matt? Like,
like,
no, bro, this literally never happens. He just,
but honestly, we're in a world too now where it's so, I don't know. I feel like it's a lot more accept. Everyone's working remote. Most people that we talk to are working remote as well, and they have kids, and they're laughing about it. It's a good segue. It's a rapport.
no, it is.
And usually it's an okay thing, and it's a good turnout, and you can kind of build rapport off of it. But in the moment, you're like, dude, like,
Yeah. Come on, bro.
It's for a reason, you
It's
know?
about to lay the smackdown on this negotiation. You're killing me.
Yeah, dude.
What about you, WD? You got any like kids barging in horror stories when you're trying to land a pit?
No, not really. I mean, I don't think I have any specific ones. Like I said, I really try to make sure it's not even possible to happen because I'll just won't even be at home or I'll be somewhere like locked in a room. So the only way that could happen is, if one of them was like banging on the door, but that's pretty unlikely. Like I try not to put myself in a situation where they could just like pop in, just like, but sometimes I will kind of like, which it seems like kind of so like such a dick thing, but like sometimes I have to be on a call and like I can't say like, hey, all quiet down or like, Chloe will be right there, but I'll just like, have my hand down here and I'll just like, I can't even do it. Like, I'm like just super hard, just like keeping a straight face, whoever I'm talking to, like that.
Looking
And then
forward, meanwhile you're side-eyeing to be like,
yeah. And then everyone's just like looking at me like in my house and I'm just like, y'all just
bro, that's hilarious. What's your UD? So I noticed from your Instagram, you like get ready in the morning. Like you look like you're straight out of like Chic magazine. Like you look fly every morning, dog. First of all, where you going dressed like that? And it kind of segues into like, I work remote. There are
Right.
some days where you got sloppy t-shirt, like I'm not seeing anybody important. Those are mainly my outbound, like drill the phone days.
Yeah.
But there are other days where you're like, bro, I need to look like a human being. What's the remote fit for you, WD?
the remote fit, probably something like this, like I have on, just like this.
No, I don't even believe you. First of all, shout out to our brothers over at Freebird, my guy Jay Williams leading the front. I know that UD is staying hydrated on that southern spring water goodness, if you know what I'm saying. Can I get a hallelujah? So
Hallelujah.
that's what I got. That's what I got for us. That was for you, Jay.
Yeah, Jay, we love you. Shout out to Freebird. Yeah, no, I do get dressed sometimes. I feel like, I do wear.
Bro, you look like Johnny Depp in like, are you kidding?
I wear chill clothes sometimes, but sometimes I feel like even if you don't have an office to go, like if I'm going like coffee shop or something or whatever, like if you have on real clothes, it just feels a little more. You know what I mean? Like if I stay in my pajamas like all day, then I just kind of sometimes I'll get in that. You know what I mean? That
No, I
almost that
feel you.
mental mindset
Your
of like,
fit kind of
dude,
depicts, but
I'm just
dude,
in my so.
there's a difference between slapping on a hoodie and walking out the door like you're about to go on like J. Cole runway. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I
Or
think
maybe I'm just not there yet.
No,
maybe I
mean,
just for the sake
like
of dressing.
what I wore today was just like black jeans and like a black shirt, and I had like
Oh, but you wear like nice jeans that are a little bit higher. Your ankles are showing. You don't wear socks. You have very nice shoes. Sorry, I looked into it that deeply, but I'm just saying, like, you look great. You look great, and it's frustrating, Warren. Why do you dressing like that for no reason?
Dude, I'm not, bro. And I have always enjoyed like just clothes and like fashion in general. Like I just think that
No, it fits you.
yeah, I
Look,
mean,
I
I
talk
think
to
it's
Matt every day, and I see him, and he doesn't look like that.
he
Thanks,
looks
dude.
good. He looks good.
Sorry, Matt. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm trying to make a point, okay? He looks good. UD, he looks good. Sorry, everybody. MC
said
looks good every day. But he didn't look like WD. Jesus, dude. Like, I'm ripping open a Gucci magazine. WD is wearing like a nice black leather belt with a gold buckle, and you're just, bro, you're straight going to McDonald's, dog. Like, who are you? What are you doing?
What's
He's
the
like, well, just in case, I'll find the next big deal. All right.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
No,
true,
I
man. Well,
respect
hey,
it.
Gucci, like
I think I'm
do
just jealous.
let's do some business.
That's what it is. I think I'm just jealous. MC, sorry. I'm sorry, Warren. I apologize.
what's your work attire?
Lord forgive mine?
Yeah.
Bro, I wear a black t-shirt, tight jeans, tight, like booty hugging, ankles tight jeans. And every time I have a business call, I got a blue button up. I just slap that bad boy on, take off my hat real quick, hair's done, and then you get to work. Like, that's really what it is.
Impressive.
It's like
Sorry.
Superman transformation right there, dude.
Yeah, man.
Like,
I get a call from CEO on Teams straight.
it goes from Clark Kent to
Let's go.
freaking
In fact, I even have like multiple pairs of glasses depending on who I'm trying to be in the moment. You just kind of boom,
man.
ready to go. Like, there's no question.
Are we gonna pretend those weren't upside down?
Bro, you know what? Fat, I swear to you, bro, they were. They were. I was trying to be so slick, they flew out of my hand. I
Yeah.
promise you, bro. There you go, WD.
There we go.
There you go.
These are like
When you're just
like,
trying to show up for a business meeting, people respect people in glasses.
That's
all
what-
right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Makes you look smarter. I need all the help I can get. So we're wearing.
Yeah. So, Maddie, what are you wearing, bro?
Dude, I wear the corporate mullet, dude. Business on top and like some sweats or some like some sweat shorts on the bottom. I'll rock some slides, you know. Just
Matt's like, don't ask me to stand up, y'all.
Yeah, I'm wearing some Viore sweat shorts. We're going comfy, but we're still bougie.
Love it. Love it.
Sorry. Hi there.
Oh,
Sorry, everybody.
Oh, hi. That was
Sorry.
a pleasant surprise.
These
Hi,
are my
sweetie.
friends. Hey, what's
Oh.
up, dude? Oh,
Man,
both
this
of
is
you
great.
guys? What is this?
Well,
You want to
that's-
say hi to my homies real quick?
That's
and then you
Dadgood
gotta
right there.
get out of here. What are
Yeah.
you doing? You want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi.
You
Hi.
want to say hi? No? You just want to watch? He said, how are you?
Good.
That right there, that's Uncle Warren, and that's Uncle Matt, all right? They're cool. You chill?
Yeah.
You good? Kiss? What? Kiss? All right, now get out of here. What are you doing? Don't
Yeah.
knock on my door while I'm working. Are you kidding me?
You this one.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Oh,
Sorry
Dude,
about
no,
that.
That's amazing.
That's the
what it's
best
all about.
interruption ever. Yeah.
Those kids, they just never learn.
I was about to say this. That's why we do this. Like such a beautiful thing.
Don't get. They know daddy's working. Are you kidding?
This is work. This is working and
Daddy's
play too.
Yeah, I mean, luckily I work in like a very cool startup-y, not really startup-y, but it's a SoCal office vibe. So, I mean, even when we were in office, people were rocking shorts and like a nice shirt or like not even necessarily collared, but you know, it's a cool California company vibe.
Dude, I dig it. That's such a debate topic. That's wild. Okay, so Warren, you've worked in an office before. where like you had to go into the office. Matt, you obviously just said so. Me as well. Shorts, MC, in the office?
Yeah, let those legs out, baby. Let them breathe.
Like exposed kneecaps and ankles, shorts?
Dude, I'm
Look,
thinking chubbies.
I've seen the type of shorts that Warren wears, bro.
No. Those are running shorts, dude. Those are running.
I mean, come on, shorts is shorts. Let's play the game.
No, there's different kinds. See, this is where you get into all the. If you're not into it though, you have the mind.
I'm
of, like,
not.
shorts
I'm
are short.
not.
No, I know.
Bro, I have like business khaki shorts that are above the kneecaps.
Right. But like what I'm saying is like, so it's summertime, you're going to like a barbecue or something, you know, you're gonna wear like some nice khaki shorts, like a button down, maybe like a linen shirt. But like the shorts that you see me wearing, like in my video, like if I'm going on a run, bro, I ain't gonna show up to like
First of all,
a
are you telling
barbecue and
me
like
that
some
you
gym
rock?
shorts.
Do you rock a button down with shorts, dog?
Dude, yeah. I mean, if I'm at the beach, I got some nice like linen shirts with like.
If you're at the beach, but I'm talking about like Tuesday night. We're tired, and so we're going to TGI Fridays. You're wearing shorts and a button down?
I mean, if it's like
Fridays, but I'll rock a shorts. I'll rock a button down with some shorts.
Yeah, I mean, I have like, dude, I have so many clothes. I have so many clothes, so many shoes. You guys probably.
Maybe it's, dude, it's the emo in me, but I don't expose my legs unless I'm in a bathing suit. I wear tight pants.
The emo,
and that's what I wear.
I think that's like I think that's like a skater thing too, because I, grew up skating for skateboarding for many years, and like skateboarders. I mean, nowadays, I guess that's not true. You do see a lot more shorts nowadays, but back in the day, I feel like it was like only jeans or like pants, and skaters even specifically vividly remember so many times, even in the summer, wearing like beanies and stuff, because skaters are just, I don't know, they're just skaters. Like that's people
that's the
wearing
vibe.
Like a beanie in the summer and like jeans in the summer. And like I remember growing up skating, like, unless we were like going swimming. And even then, some of the homies had like, they didn't even have swim trunks. They had like jeans that they just they just cut the shorts off.
Cut off.
Like they were never not trying to wear like jeans. But that is funny that you say that, Chris. But now as I've gotten older, I'm like, like I got some, I have like
these are actually really comfortable. There's a nice breeze. I'm gonna wear them.
I have like categories of clothes. So like I have like, casual jeans and t-shirts, and then I have like nicer, suit pants and like tuck-in shirts, and then like gym attire, I would say. Like basically.
That's why you look so fly in all your photos.
And resort wear. Resort wear is kind of like a new like linen shirts and
categories,
3 buttons down to catch a little pectorals, if you will, of the WD.
Yeah. So, anyways,
don't be ashamed, bro. If I look like you, I wouldn't wear a shirt either.
I'm always the first. I'm always the first to say, like, I just like, I like fashion. I like clothing, and I just like to see, like, I'm like, that looks good. Like, that doesn't really look that good. Like, that looks really good. And when it gets colder, I have like I have a bunch of jackets that I like. I like those like long, like overcoat jackets that kind of go down to like your knees and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I just like clothing and fashion and stuff. So
that's very good, man.
Yeah, man.
When you like drink sodas, do you also put your pinky up? Or
yeah, okay, so like I'll
good. See, that's what I figured. Hashtag Freebird, pinky up.
That's the issue that
America's dream, right there.
Is sizing. So I'm not big and tall. Like I'm tall, but I'm not big, right? So
says the man who's 6'6". I'm not big and tall,
but I'm not big. I'm like
he's not
4 or 5 waist sizes away from being in that big category, right?
No, you're right. I bet I could beat you up.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm tall, so it's like if I go to big and tall, I have to get everything hemmed. But if I go to a normal store, I can't get any clothes. So look, I just don't care.
Damn.
So you just have to go baggy, oversized for your life.
That's right. And then, like,
That's
when
right.
man's talking about overcoats to the knees, like, man, those barely go mid-thigh to me, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's right, I got some thigh tap. Yeah, I got Warren I took a page out of Warren's book and cut off a shirt, that way, like, it's
Yeah, dude.
the happy
Right.
shit going on.
I'd
Dude, I
pay at
love
least
cut off
$5 a
shirts.
month on OnlyFans for that, Matt. I'm just saying. Look, we're all entrepreneurs. We're just looking for new vehicles to open an additional revenue stream. Watch me plant the seed, Matty. Midriff, jean shorts, mowing the lawn. That's a whole vertical, bro.
You're
He
on
needs to get a
Sorry, everyone.
standing though. He needs to get a standing. He's got a
Sorry,
standing.
he needs a zero turn.
That's
That's
what
what he needs.
I do.
Sorry.
I do. It's taken me too long to mow this damn yard. It's 2 hours too long.
All right, I like this one. If Disney characters were dads, who's crushing it and who's a red flag? Now, I don't know how to interpret this question. We might need to get Matt's insight. But are we talking about like, male Disney characters, regardless of age, if they were dads, who would be like an MVP and who would be a red flag? Is that how it goes?
Yeah, something like that. And look, I don't know enough about Disney characters at this point. My kids aren't old enough to get into like all the Disney movies yet, and quite frankly, I don't remember any of them. But you know, which dads, I mean, you guys have kids that are older now too. It's like, you know, which dads are crushing it in the roles as a dad, showing up, crushing it,
Okay.
and which dads, you know, could use some help. Like for me, Bluey's dad puts an unreasonable, you know, tasks for most dads. You know, he's out
Yeah.
there doing a lot. And I love it. I think it's great. I strive to be it. But sometimes I'm like, dude, your kids are abusing you. You know, you gotta
Yeah.
work on the law a little bit.
Like you're kind of just taking it to the face. Yeah. No, I agree. But
Yes.
he shows up for them so hard, though.
That's
Shout
why
out Bluey's dad. We love you. We with you.
So yeah, that's
Dang.
where I was going with it.
No,
Okay,
that's a
no,
strong start.
dude, that's a great dang. That's a really good question. The first guy that popped into my head was I guess it's like it's King Poseidon, Ariel's dad, and he's like very you know, he's
Dang.
pretty
He's
like
pretty
over
controlling.
he's pretty yeah, but like when you think about it, I mean having a daughter, you both have daughters too, like he's really just he is, but he's trying to be that, you know, protector, but in the end, if you've seen the movie, which I mean, come on, people, if you haven't, that's a homework assignment.
Yeah.
Go watch it.
Yeah.
But anyways, at the end, he ends up literally, you know, making like the ultimate you know, he like turns her in,
Bro, the end will make you
yeah,
cry.
does
Are you kidding?
whatever and allows her to become like human, and she's like never able to come back, you know, down there or whatever where he is. So I think that one, he's
That's pretty
you know,
touching.
yeah, he's a good example. He was the one that popped into my head. So
I like that. Dang. Was it Poseidon or Triton? King Triton.
I'm sorry,
I
I'm
think it
thinking
was
I
King
have
because he had the fork, right?
yeah, but in, you know, in whatever mythology or
No, but you are right.
Poseidon is the king, you know, or whatever. Like so
No, you're
anyway.
right. You're with
Yeah,
it.
but that movie is yeah, that's a good I think that's like a good example.
That's
of
my
why-
youngest favorite movie is Little Mermaid. Like every year it's I want to be Ariel for Halloween. Like we just can't get off it. And so
You know,
that's beautiful, man.
yeah, no, you know what a wild story, where we live, my wife used to work at a long time ago at the Apple store, like the retail store at the mall by our house. And the lady who does the Little Mermaid's voice used to come into the store all the time.
Benson? Jody Benson?
Yeah, and my wife like basically like no, I mean she's not like calling her on the phone every day, but like I think if she walked in and saw my wife even today, she would be like, "Oh, Chloe, hey, like how are you?" And like I
Wait!
always thought that was so
Look at
crazy.
this stuff.
Yeah,
Isn't it neat?
yeah,
Dude, that's JB, homie. That's Jody Benson.
yeah. I when you said the name, I knew that, but I
That's
didn't know.
fired.
Yeah,
Bro, you
dude,
know
that's
me in my trivias, especially with Disney, like down pat. I got you. All right. Who would be mine? Honestly, the first name that comes to head, and I can't even is dude, Mufasa,
I was just
bro.
gonna say Mufasa.
I know he was short-lived, but like, good dad, bro. Really good dad. You know, looking after his boy, like, don't go to the Southland or whatever. Like, he just, come on, bro. You could just tell if he had, and that's why Simba turned out to be such a good cat, is because
Yeah.
Mufasa, bro.
Dude, and then from one of our other pods, freaking Nemo's dad, what's his name?
Marlon?
Marlon?
Yeah, Marlon. You'll remember that forever now.
Yeah, because I was so shocked that Matt, I think, was the one who remembered his name because
It was.
obviously I know the movie so well, but like if somebody was like, "What's the dad's name?" I'm like, I don't know. The movie's about his son, not him. But anyways,
No, you got it now. Hey, you know what? Shout out Marlon. Good dad.
Yeah,
That
but
fool traveled across the whole ocean, bro, for his kid.
here's the thing. Was he too overprotective? And was that why Nemo decided to go beyond the reef and touch the butt?
You know what, though? That's a really good discussion.
I
Because
think
I mean, as dads, we want to protect our kids, but we also know that you got to learn some shit yourself. And
Yeah.
excuse me for the curse words, but
No, I love the curse
you
words.
gotta experience life, and you gotta make your own mistakes, and then you gotta lick your wounds, and that's what your dad's there for, to help you through those. So sometimes when we don't have, and when people are too overprotective, that kids go the other way. And I feel like that's what happened in Nemo. But shout out to Marlon for going after his boy.
Yeah.
yeah, I
Well,
think
because ultimately, like, the boy needed saving. He was in trouble, you know?
yeah. What I try to do with my girls is l- let them do like semi-dangerous things carefully, if that makes sense. So like,
No, it
yeah, when
does.
I say dangerous, I'm not like, oh, honey, go grab the gas can, like throw it on the fire, like
Yeah.
that. But like more so like, hey, like, you want to climb that tree? Like, yeah, I think that's like a great thing. Core like memories for myself, climbing tree, whatever, climb tree, like do monkey bars that are probably like way too high for you. Like I really am like all about all that kind of stuff. And like I want them to push themselves to do that. So I'm kind of there allowing them to try to do those things, but in a capacity that's like I'm here, but like I'm not, like trying to be like or just shutting it down immediately. Like, some people out there, which whatever, more power to you, it's your kid, raise them how you want. But
For
like,
sure.
they see and they're like, those are just like way too high. Like you're not even gonna think about doing those. Just like, well, they should definitely think about like doing them because that's good that they're thinking about like, oh, that looks kind of scary, a little out of my comfort zone. I think I want to try to do that. But if you're like, no, don't even think about doing those. That's like way too high. It's just like, what are you doing? Like you're shutting them down before they can even
Yeah.
like fly, let them fly. And then when they fall, try to catch them. And then someone might say, yeah, but what if you're not there to catch them? It's like, well, yeah, that's going to happen sometimes too. I mean, I was at the playground one day in our neighborhood. One of my girls was trying to do the monkey bars or she was doing something and like, the ladder that you climb up to get on the monkey bars, somehow like this is the top of the ladder and like these are her feet. Somehow, she did one of these and she just like face planted on the ground. Like, yeah, it was like a thing. She got hurt, but she was fine, like in an hour
Yeah.
later or
Yeah.
whatever. And it was a very valuable lesson. And, I wanted to be there to catch her, but I also have two other kids I was like
Sometimes you
chasing
just gotta
around.
eat dirt,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Like,
So that's
eating
my
dirt could
point
be the
is
strongest lesson.
yeah, yeah, let them do, dangerous things carefully, if that
Yeah,
makes
Yeah.
I've
sense.
heard that before, and I don't know if it's like something that is out there that, parents are talking about, but you gotta let them you gotta let them do the things that they're gonna do regardless or anyways, right? But
Yeah.
how do you offer that safety at the same time? And, you know, Cash does a bunch of stuff at house, climbs on things, climbs on the toilet to get to the sink to wash his hands, to do whatever. My wife's like, "Dude, he's wearing socks." I'm like, "Yeah, well, he'll learn when he falls, but
Yeah.
if I'm there with him, he's gonna be fine. I'll maybe won't catch him one time, but he'll learn not to take his socks off next time, and he won't slip."
Yep. We had a
I'm super
bonfire.
that way, bro.
Yeah, we had a bonfire recently in my in-laws' house. They live like 10 houses down. And, my middle daughter is also like somewhat of a daredevil, and, she like kind of walks around the fire, and I'll do it too. I'm not saying I don't, but everyone's like, oh, be careful getting so close. And I'll say that to her also, but eventually I'm just like, just let her get like, a little bump into it a little bit on the arm right there or
Yeah.
something. Cause it's one of those like solo, like
Yeah,
one of those,
so
like, big
slopes.
pots, and, like, not like she's gonna, like, fall in the thing or anything, but, like, she get a little too close and, barely touch her arm, and she'll immediately, like, and that happened, and, she just kinda looked around, and I was just like, "Yeah," I was like, "See, you play with fire, you gonna get burned."
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
And the look on
dude.
her face, I'll never forget, and I was like, maybe now you'll think about it when we're doing s'mores, like, "Hey, step back."
This is a real thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Well, there's like this old adage about like the kid touching the stove,
Yeah,
you
that's right.
know?
Yeah, I mean,
And it's just
100%.
like mine's touched the stove. And it's not like I invited it, but she wanted to. And I said no. She's giving me lip. Go for it.
Yeah, what's that famous thing on the internet? Like, it's like a
Go for it.
sound bite, or it's like a video or something like, "You gonna learn today."
Go
Yeah,
learn.
you gonna learn today. No, that's why, dude. And it burned her for sure. She was fine, no blister, but ain't nobody asking to touch the pot while it's on the stove anymore. So I feel like it
Yeah,
was a win-win.
and so I think that's super important, but again, it's one of those things that I mean, it's a fun topic to talk about because there are plenty of parents who are just like, "Oh, no, no, no." Like, that's just like, even one day we were at the park again in my neighborhood, and a lady was up there playing with one of her daughters around the same age as, maybe my 2 or 3-year-old daughter, maybe a 1.5. She was smaller, but, like, she still, she was running around in the grass, and I think she fell, and, like, she kinda face planted, and she, like, ran, like, immediately over there, was
I
like, "Oh my
remember
god,
you
oh my
telling
god,"
this
and,
story.
like, me
Yeah.
and my wife were like, my wife is, whatever, I love her. She's just nicer than me,
Sweet
but I, like,
cutthroat
look at yeah,
close.
I, like, look at my wife, and "What the heck was that?" I'm like, and she's like, "Warren, don't be like me." I wasn't saying it in front of the lady, but afterwards, and I was just like, "Dude, like, the kid fell." I was like, "She acts like, she's never seen her kid fall." Maybe it's just my girls, but, dude, I watch them, like, eat crap, like, on a
Sure,
daily,
bro.
dude.
I
Yeah,
saw what
like,
y'all did to your kids when you took them to the beach. Chloe posts one reel of just like the fattest wave just destroying one of your daughters. And she's
yeah,
like,
and that's
oh, this is so
right.
fun.
Yeah,
Get up.
yeah, and I mean, I just want him to, I want him to grow up, a little, like, rough and tough, like, it's just
Yeah.
I just think it's like, I don't want them in a bubble. I mean, that's not real. It's not how the real
Oh,
world
I
is,
agree.
so,
I agree. Sometimes I just punch my kids just to make sure. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, but you're right. You're right. Hey, real quick, not even to pivot, but is you got the Dodger game on behind you?
Yeah, what's
yes,
the score?
it's, 3-1, what's the
Brewers?
no, 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 sorry, Dodgers, I'm
Let's
trying to
go.
see what inning it
Let's
is.
go.
Yeah, 3-1 Dodgers, top, bottom of the 6th inning.
Okay.
How was Blake Snell dealing last night?
Right,
Yeah, I did
bro.
see that. It was like, I don't know a lot about baseball. I mean, obviously, I love watching it. I'm watching it right now, but the pitches, I usually catch a lot of the games like on ESPN the following morning. So, like, all the highlights, but it looked like all like, there's pitchers who like smoke it in there like all the time, which I'd love to see that too. But at least the ones they were showing of his, they were just all, like, nice, and just they were landing
Yeah.
right in the strike zone, but nobody was hitting them. But they were, like, the speed on them 79, like, 82, like, just, like, kind of a little, and I was
Yeah,
just like,
like
"Ooh,
almost
man." I was like,
flutters,
"Dude."
bro.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, "Dude," and these guys, they're probably so pissed that they can't hit it. They're just like, "Dude, this dude's, like," just, like, in the way that they looked, that's gotta be I've had an argument with someone before. I'm like, "Dude," I'm like, "standing in that box and hitting that ball has got to be one of the, like, hardest things
Oh,
in
for
sports." Like,
sure.
I like my chances better. I mean, I'd leave it in an ambulance, but, like, gaining, like, I don't know, like a yard or 2 on like a football field, then like, stand right there and hit this ball going like 99 miles an hour. It's just like, dude, I don't even know if I could stand in the box without like
Yeah.
stepping out.
Have you seen a pitch over 90 miles per hour, like, at a batting cage? Like, have you gone?
No, no.
Not a chance.
Ferocious, huh?
Not a
Yeah,
chance that you guys will make contact, and that's I mean, you guys are both athletic guys, but, like,
yeah, no, I already know. I mean, that's why I was having the argument. I was like,
Just ferocious,
because I
I
think the
bet.
guy was like, "No, you could definitely do that." And I was like, "No, I don't think so." I was like, "I think I'll have better chance like getting lucky, like carrying, the football and like somehow like squeezing a yard or 2
yeah, 'cause
instead
that's the
of
thing,
like."
all you need is your line to open up just a little bit and you to sneak
Right,
in and
right.
get a couple yards,
Yeah,
whereas, like, for baseball, and this is why, again, a little bit biased because I played baseball in college,
sure.
um, it's hands down one of the hardest thing because both players get the same opportunity. You got a pitcher and you got a hitter, and they're both going to war. And it's a chess game because the guy's throwing either 95 plus or he's going to throw a 79 mile per hour hammer or 82 mile per hour hammer.
Yeah.
He's a lefty, you're a lefty, and he's throwing it from behind you. And you have to figure out if it's going to hit you in the back of the head or if it's going to hit on the outside corner of the plate.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you're timing your swing like when the initial movement starts and you don't know the speed of the ball. And so, because if he's throwing like a 95 heater at you, if you don't start your go for it by the time that he's like ramping up, we're talking way before the ball even leaves the hand. No, dude, baseball is so hard, dude. I think even MJ said that hitting a professional baseball is hands down the most difficult thing he's ever tried to do across both basketball and baseball as a professional athlete.
Yeah, in my first 3 varsity at bats in high school, I played Harvard Westlake my freshman year going into my sophomore year. And the 3 pitchers I'd faced my sophomore year going into my sophomore year, they all went in the first round. We had Max Fried, who plays for the Yankees or
Yikes.
played for the Braves. You had Lucas Giolito, who's been up in the Blue Jays, up with the Dodgers, and then Jack Flaherty, who won a World Series with the Dodgers, a couple years ago or last year, whenever it was. Like, Gio was throwing 99 miles per hour in high school. Max Fried was throwing 96, and I'm, like, trying to time it up, and I started my swing before the ball was even out of Giolito's hand at
You
9.
have to.
Yeah, 15 years old, 14 years old, trying to hit 99
Yeah.
miles.
And this guy's just throwing smoke at you.
Business being in that box.
That's wild, dude. Yeah.
That is
So
wild.
how did we get on that? Oh, you asked for the score.
Honestly, bro, because we're friends, Warren. And
No, I know. Well,
sometimes
I realized you guys asked for the score of the game.
you're,
That's
yeah,
how
I
yeah.
guess that was it. Well, I was curious because I could see the TV behind you, and
No,
I was
I
like,
know,
come
I
on.
know. I
You
love that.
watching the game right now? Go Dodgers. All right, bro, we're at the 45 mark already. How does this happen, you guys? You're just like, bro, I rock with you.
Ela
LIVIN. Let me hit you with one more because we live in. What are your favorite kid shows that your kids are watching right now that you just like get sucked into? Like, what are the shows that are
all right,
luring you in?
okay, let's take this 2 parts. Let's do that, and then let's finish start with that, and then let's finish with the shows that we watched as kids growing up.
Okay.
Because we already know, well, whatever, I don't really care what anyone else thinks. I already know those shows are s 10 times, 100 times better.
Today's shows
Yeah,
are
no well,
trash
yeah,
in
yeah, that's what I mean,
comparison.
but, there are some good I mean, I guess, like, honestly, with shows, I'll have to kinda change it to movie I mean, my kids do watch some
Yeah,
shows, but it's
I'll
not the
accept
same.
movies because
Yeah, I
I'm not
mean,
watching anything they're really watching
yeah,
right
I mean, so actually, I do have a few shows. So obviously, Bluey, but I want to shout out a few other ones that don't get like any love. Obviously, Bluey's getting like all the love, but there's a show on Prime, and I think it's like a famous book series too. It's called like "Give a Mouse a Cookie," and it's like a pretty
now.
good,
For
it's a
sure,
yeah,
bro. We're watching that.
it's a pretty good little show. And then there's also like a funny show on Prime. it's like a trash truck and like a dump truck or something. It's called like
Yeah, the trash truck.
Pinky and
It's a whole series,
yeah,
bro.
and then there's another weird one that my daughter likes too. It's called like Tumbleleaf on Prime too. It's like weird animation, but it's okay. But the classic shows from when I was a kid, dude, like I mean, I'm thinking like Ed, and Eddie, Rocket Power.
Let's go, bro. Rocket Power
Like there's
is
there's so
my
many
number one.
Pinky in the Brain, Dexter's Laboratory. Like, dude,
Yeah,
there's just
laboratory.
so
That's
many like
hilarious.
dude,
Dude,
even Scooby
Cat
Doo.
Dog.
Cat
Are
Dog,
you
that's right.
kidding me, bro?
About the Angry
Yep.
Beavers.
The Angry Beavers, homie. Bro, Rocco's Modern Life,
There's
dog.
so many, dude. When you start talking about it, like I even know
So
some
many
that
smackers the kids don't even know these days, man.
yeah, they don't at all. So,
Maddie,
anyways,
what are your kids watching right now?
So Stella's into Miss Rachel, which shout out Miss Rachel.
Okay, shout out Miss Rachel. We do that.
And that's cool, but God, she's awesome, but that voice is just so much, dude.
Yeah, she really gets after it.
Yeah. And the way she enunciates too, and then they zoom in on her mouth, and it's just like it's too much.
Sometimes you're like, yo, are you being appropriate?
Yeah,
But she's
exactly.
just trying to help
That's
with the
right.
enunciation with the kids. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. But you already know it's Spidey and his friends, dude. So like
Let's go.
Patrick from Fall Out Boy absolutely crushed that soundtrack. So me and Cash will just vibe out on the soundtrack. We actually listen to it the majority of the time when he's in the car, just jamming out to like King of
Yeah.
Spirit and like all that whole soundtrack. It's so fun. But yeah, that's absolutely it. Cash is obsessed with Spider-Man. His birthday's in 2 days on the 16th, and it's Spidey themed. So it's gonna be
Let's go.
some, Spidey'd out birthday.
Let's go. I love that. Dude, what are my kids watching right now? You guys already know my kids, probably because of me, like we're a big musical family. We just watch the musicals. So obviously the K-pop Demon Hunters. Dude, every single song from that show is a banger. We put that show I watched the movie twice every day for the last 3 weeks. So that's the game. Matilda the musical.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I
Dude,
mean, I'm sure that's good. I haven't seen it, but
bro, it
dude,
is
I'm thinking Danny DeVito in
my
the original.
gosh. If you know the original, you'll enjoy the musical
The
so
original, like
much.
the back of my freaking hand.
Dude, no, me too. The musical, dare I say, equally, not more,
Don't you dare
equally
say it.
as bomb. Yeah, there are some fire songs there, and like, so that's beautiful. My daughter is in musical theater class right now, and they're working on a performance from Hairspray. And so that musical is dope. Like Zac Efron, You Can't Stop the Beat. Like, bro, it is gas.
Okay, what about Into the Woods? Have you guys seen that?
Dude, Into the Wood Fire. Dude, my kids are they're like The Greatest Showman and Moulin Rouge. Like, we're putting on that old school. They're down for a solid musical.
I like Into the Woods because my boy JD is
That's
in
right.
that. So there's a lot of heavy hitters in that movie. But dude, yeah, musicals are I mean, I
Bro,
get
they're gas.
down with the
I don't like
They're,
it. I'll be the
you
first.
know what,
I mean,
Matt?
well, they have to be certain ones, like even
No, they don't.
Sweeney Todd, which is
Sweeney Todd was
another
fire.
Johnny Depp, like a
Do
musical
you
type
guys
of
like
thing.
Wicked?
Yes.
I haven't seen Wicked yet.
Yes. Are
I
you
couldn't watch
kidding?
it. I'm like, just enough singing. Just get to the point of this damn.
No, dude, it is. Gosh, I'm
Get
so
on with it.
disappointed
I
in
don't
UMC.
need to get a breakout in song and dance every 20 seconds.
It's so fire. Breakout in song and dance. Tell me how you really feel. Okay. They're not going to tell you in dialogue. They're going to tell you in a C tone holding that barra. You know what I mean? Come
You
on.
want to contribute to this? We're talking about musicals.
Chloe, what are your musical of choice,
Hang
dude?
on. Let me.
Am I just gonna be
What?
a
Oh,
special
yeah.
person?
Dude, this is gonna be a regular thing because she comes home. Hang on.
And you're just sitting in the kitchen talking like, sorry, everyone.
Yeah, she does
Chloe,
Dancing with the Stars on Tuesday nights. So
That's good.
what's your musical of choice, bro?
That's so hard. I'm a
I said in
big
Woods.
musical girl.
Too, I am a musical girl, like all day.
Like truly. My first love of musical probably started with Phantom of the Opera, but now it's Mamma Mia.
Yeah, Mamma Mia.
Is what?
Mamma Mia is like my favorite.
Mamma Mia!
Like,
Here I go again. Mama, how can I pretend? ABBA? Are you kidding me, Chloe?
I love ABBA.
yeah,
What's that one song?
it-
What's that one ABBA song that I
well, I feel like you kind of listen to like a remix version of it.
All
Nope.
of them, Warren?
original?
Yeah,
Anything ever made by that artist?
Yeah, I mean, I love musicals. I'm obsessed with pretty
Well,
much
Matt
every.
was funny, babe. He's just like, I don't need you to break out, which is very similar to music. I don't need you to break out and like song and dance every time. Which
Yeah.
for me, that's how I am.
No.
Into the Woods, I think I could do just because I don't know why I
Yeah,
could
he
do
really
that one,
likes that one.
but like I just most of them I'll admit.
Chloe, on Netflix, Matilda the musical.
We
I
watched.
promise
I
you,
don't
girl.
like the original movie.
I know, but Frankie loves the singing one. Our daughter Frankie loves.
Yes. Okay, so you guys have seen it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Jack and Jill ran up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Bro, we watch it, homie.
This ABBA song, SOS, if
Yeah.
anyone ever is
Is
curious,
that the banger for you?
that's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'll like jam out to that song
Let's go.
in the car. I'll like listen to a bunch of stuff in the car with the girls. Like I try to introduce them to like some good rock and roll. So, one day someone's like, dang, you're listening to like, Led Zeppelin
love-
or something. It's like, yeah.
Dude, you get after it. Bro,
Yeah.
first of all, I talked about this in the other podcast, like Jesus Christ. Ooh, those look like bangers. Jesus Christ Superstar, super bomb. Like Grease, super bomb.
Oh, dude, okay, I absolutely love Grease.
It's so fire, bro. Sing every second. Are you kidding?
Next podcast, I'm doing my shit.
Let's go. Bring in Danny Zuko, dude. Let's go. T-Bird WD.
In Greece, she would love it.
Yeah.
I got chills and multiply it.
I love-
Come on, dude. I could go for days, bro. Venom is fire. There's like Oliver Twist.
Watch.
Oliver.
Were you into?
Dude, okay, I know one that I absolutely love too. I grew up watching it. It's a Disney movie called Newsies. It has Christian
Yeah.
Bale.
Newsy. What do you mean a Disney movie called Newsies? That was like a top tier Broadway musical that got turned into like, dude, Newsies is
I know
top
about,
notch.
I know
bro.
about Christian Bale and Newsies. So that was
Yes.
so.
I'm a musical guy, man. Sorry about you.
Love musicals.
All right, well,
I can't hang in this
MC
conversation.
kind of
I have
like
no idea.
Sorry, Maddie.
no, I
Yeah.
mean even me. Like I have a few, but like I'm still with Matt for the most part. If y'all put that on,
Dude, I hang so hard in musicals. It's disgusting.
Well, you probably wouldn't watch Wicked.
yeah, I
No,
don't-
Wicked's terrible.
No, Wicked is not terrible, okay? We waited for years for this.
And we could have
Okay?
went more years.
No. All right? Ariana showed up for all of us, okay?
She did.
You know what?
just
I will
saying.
say she absolutely crushed her role. Feel bad for the Wicked Witch. She got, a lot of negative.
Yeah, she got a little bit. No, but she did good. She was all right.
But you know what? That movie could have been an hour and 10 minutes and we would have been in and out and we would
Yeah, it was, dude. They did kind of elongate it to an unnecessary.
Yeah, I thought it could.
sound like a true. They sound like
That's like Les Mis. Also love.
Oh my gosh, dude. My wife loves Les Mis. Holy smokes!
Yeah.
Is that what's his name? Hugh. Come on, Wolverine.
Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. Oh my good.
Who won her first or won an Oscar for that one? Anne Hathaway did amazing.
were musicals part of y'all's Matt? You
have
did the
no
question.
Bro,
All I know is
La La Land.
We got on this because of Matilda.
La La Land with your boy Ryan
Awesome.
Gosling.
Gosling, bro, and the girl Emily.
The Stone.
I'm really good at first names. You guys are really hooking me up with the last names. Yes, dude.
The best movie with them two in it is
Easy A.
No.
Is it Easy A was Emma
No,
Stone? You're
not
right.
Emma
Easy
Stone.
A,
I don't know
dude,
who
what
else
is
was in that.
Eat, Pray, Love.
no?
40-Year-Old Virgin, right?
I actually love that movie.
Hang on, it's
That was a great musical, Matt. I remember that one.
hang on.
I can't believe we.
Crazy Stupid Love. I was close. Eat, Pray, Crazy Stupid. I knew it ended in love.
So funny when he like takes Steve Carell on like the makeover and he, just shows up at the mall and just like gives him, just stunts him out.
So funny, dog.
Warren, you were here.
We were talking about like some fashion stuff like earlier and stuff like that. But
we're talking
yeah, I
about
love when he walks up to him.
outerwear,
Yeah.
17 different types of shorts.
Yeah.
A mirror he's never met. He's never met a mirror he hasn't liked.
It was
15 types of hairspray and pomade and all
It
that
was
fun.
hilarious. Matt called me out like before I'll even trash myself a little bit before we started the podcast. I like got up and walked over here and Matt was like, dude, I bet you he's like in the bathroom, like checking out his hair and stuff. And I was like 100%.
100%.
And then I told them, I was like, most of my family members know. They're just like, I'm sure he's in the, just in the bathroom.
Just to go fit check,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Quick fit check.
Yeah, man.
Gotta fluff up the hair.
Yeah, but you see, what's great about that is if that's who you are, you have to embrace
Own
that.
it.
You know,
Yeah.
Instead of,
Of course you do, man.
well, yeah, but there's a lot of people who are like, dude, I wasn't doing that at all. And it's just like, dude, it's okay. Like,
Yeah, but Warren, Warren, come back down to earth. You gotta consider the source, okay? If I had pectorals like yours, I would be literally chopping firewood in the backyard, not even having a fireplace. Okay, so let's relax. While I'm over here with my kind of cannon rolls, if I slump over, it's a way different picture than, shorts above the knees, tank top, let me go for a 12-mile run. All right.
dude, the running just gives me the treat allowance so I can do my snacks.
Is
So,
that what it is?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I call
Okay.
it. Because if I do a run, I burn the calories and I get, a little allowance,
Yeah, but maybe it's not the run. I'm just saying if I could grade Parmesan cheese from my abs, maybe we'd have more of a discussion going here. But until I'm able to do that, you don't get to speak on what you see in the mirror because it's not the same. Okay? Okay? Sorry you had to hear that, Chloe. We love you, girl. Sorry you had to hear that.
Blowing up his ego.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like she's more on my side than she is your side, okay?
Yeah.
Sorry that we're not eating spaghetti and meatballs every night, just rubbing that mozzarella.
I have a big bag of spaghetti and there's no meatballs in it though, is there?
No.
But dude, it's so good.
Parmesan, we can test the theory.
No.
Let's test the theory. Let's go. Guys, I got to be honest with you. I've let this go way off the rails. This is longer than any episode we've ever had in the history of Dadgood. But and you know what? Where did we end up, gentlemen? Food. And so I'm disappointed in both of you because we could this started out as a wholesome, Campbell's questions. We were really getting into it, but we're going to end at spaghetti and UD's grated mozzarella on the spaghetti. And you know what? That's an okay place to end it. Just as a quick reminder, my name is Chris Walcher. I'm the host of the Dadgood Community Podcast. Tonight, we got the absolute pleasure of hanging out with Chief Dad Officer. You already know him. You love him. UD Warren Devarennes. He is in the house. Not to mention our boy C-Suite, Chief Rev. Rev stands for Revenue. My boy, all about that money and the partnerships. MC Matt Campbell. Campbell's Questions in the house, hanging out with us. And just a quick reminder, we release new episodes every single Friday. You can find us on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. And don't forget to check all the Dadgood community latest updates on your gentlemen.
LinkedIn timeline.
LinkedIn timeline. If you know, you know. And if you show, I'm not going to complete that. Everybody have a really great night. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one.